Let's get these drying into bricks. We're going to... Oh, we got a Vampi attack. I guess I woke up too early. Hey, welcome back everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we're back with another episode of The Infected. Now, this very well could be the last episode that I do before the update to this game comes out onto the stable branch and requires me to restart or start a new saved game. So we're going to try to do as many finishing projects this episode as we can. I did a little bit of work offline. I was running around. I got a whole bunch of clay. I made a whole bunch of bricks. I bricked the tower almost all the way to the top. We've got like 2 floors left. I've been making cement. Our limitation has been clay. And what I ended up doing is I finally broke down the cement mixers that I had sitting down here. And I had been told about them for a long time. And I just totally forgot every time I played. So I broke these 3 cement mixers down. I got back a bunch of iron, mechanical parts, electrical parts, stuff like that. And I was able to go and build another water turbine or another water mill. And we went ahead and placed that one next to the other water mill. So now, oh, that's a work priorities list. What am I doing? So now, as you can see, we have 2 water mills generating 700 power for us. And even with all the stuff going and all, you know, we still got 138 power available. We are good to go. We are hurting for clay, though. So what I also did was I built a 3rd clay soil extractor. And I was running around chopping up clay nodes so we can do a bunch of bricks. But yeah, you can see we're nearly to the top with the bricks. But I built a 3rd one. That's right here. So we're going to take all of these. We're going to make some more bricks. Is this not running? Why is there nothing in that one? Oh, it's this one. I was looking at the wrong one. Dude, I was like, what the hell? There we go. So all of these, that should be 30. We should have 10 for each one. There we go. All right, how's the fuel levels looking? A little low. Let's just take a couple of these out of here. I'm going to top those other ones off. We already put... You know, obviously we have this one filled already. That's not low enough for me to add another one yet. These are, and they won't waste any of it. There we go. And while we're here, we're going to grab all of this stuff. Just keep this stuff cleared out. And how are the animals doing? Now, I did make a mistake. I was under the impression that if the food ran out, the animals would die. That was just me guessing that that's what happened. But apparently, they just don't produce anymore. And I did not know that. So that's good to know that if I'm out on a road trip. Because like I said, I only play this game like once a week. And when I play it, it's only for like an hour. So it takes a long time for this stuff to go away, like the food to deplenish and all that. And where am I going? So it made me think like they were going to starve to death or something, but I guess they don't. They just don't produce anymore. So thank you for that tip. I just never even thought to look into that, you know, what the effects of that were. But okay, we got all that stuff out. We've got 30 clay, and I got 20 cement. Let's get these drying into bricks. We're gonna... Oh, we got a Vampi attack. I guess I woke up too early. All right, we do have a Vampi attack this morning. Dude. Let's get you in here. How is this looking for oil? We're good. I need to sharpen my spear. Come on, dude. Sharpen. I'll wait for them guys to show up anyway. We did add some more spikes to the barricades around the backside, but over by the crocodiles, not not over on this side. Come on, dude. Why is there that pause? I hate that. The music stopped, and then it's quiet. It just gets you on edge. There's not much I can... Here they come. They're over by the road. They're running... Oh, they're on the road spikes. They're on the spikes by the road. Now they're running to the base. Hey, he's on the spikes. Is it just these guys? Kind of small. Now watch there be more coming, and I just, like, screwed myself. I'll stand right here. Was that it? I mean, I'm not complaining. Here's one. Fishing lure. We still need to go fishing. That was just 2 dudes. I thought it was a morning time Vampi attack like a whole bunch of them. Oh, there was one over here. All right, come on, dude. So there's 3 of them. Okay. Yeah, it's really coming along. We are almost done. I need to get cement to finish up that top platform as well, and I need iron to finish up the rails that are way up top. We got these spikes that need to get fixed. I got to check out Mike's repair kits, too. Is he, These are all empty. Yeah, we got it all cleared out. We got gas in this one, I think, yeah. I need to check to see if Mike has enough repair kits to continue working on that stuff. We only got 6 bricks. We got that clay. Let's get that clay drying before we start looking at repair kits. And so let's get 2 batches of sand. I'll take 3. Come on, dude. Take it. Oh, there we go. Dude, what are you doing? Let me just do 2. Not maximum. Otherwise, I'll have bricks on the ground, and I don't want that. And we'll get all these in here. Yeah, these are all... We've been drying bricks like crazy. Trying to get all this done. And let's do that last one. And actually, are these dry? Those are wet. Okay, good. We just made that batch recently, so let's just add these wet bricks to this one. And we'll get them all in the same rack. Okay. Oh, that's a wet brick. No! Oh, these are dry. Okay. Wet, wet, and wet. And let's get that other stuff out of our inventory. I kind of want to go fishing. Like, I want that fish oil. However, what was I dropping off? I don't want to spend the whole episode since, like I said, since we're running out of time on this series, I don't want to spend the episode fishing when I could be finishing up some of these projects. So we don't have a lot of clay or bricks on us. I mean cement or bricks. But we'll put into the top of the tower what we have. That's empty, and that's empty. We need more clay. We're hurting on clay. All right, so we got 20 cement and 26 bricks. We're not going to get much done, but let's go take a look. Actually, while we're here, I do need clay. Damn it, I need clay. I want to finish that flower pot that's up top. That takes like 5 clay. So I don't think we're going to get 5. Let me take a look what we have here. We have 5 clay. All right, let's take all these, turn them into clay. And we're not going to put those into cement or bricks. We're going to take 10 clay with us, and I think we need cloth too. So let's do this. Let's turn all that into clay. Let's put 5 here, so you can make some more cement. The other 10 we're going to take with us, and I want to take some cloth and some hides and whatever else we can. We need nails and planks to finish up some of those projects at the very top. We only have 2 nails. Damn. Let's get some cloth. We'll take all the cloth that we have, and we can make cloth too. We have the loom. But what else do we need? We need planks. We need more nails. We have no more iron. Dude, we have nothing. Let me do this. Let me make 2 iron ingots. Actually, you know what? We're going to melt all these down into iron. We're not really using the steel anymore. So that's what we were saving these for. Right now, I need the iron. We also need some planks. And those are running out, and that's running out. There's 20 planks. I don't know that we need more than that. I don't want to fill my inventory up completely because we want to take some iron with us. And we have the cement, the bricks, the iron, the nails. We need to make nails. All right, let's wait on these to finish melting. All right, we got all the iron out of there. We don't need this much, or we can't carry this much with us. So we're going to drop off until we hit right there. So we got some iron. That's for the rails. We got cement. I even picked up some wool because we have some carpet that needs to be crafted, but we need wool for it. So let's go to the 13th floor. That's where a lot of our work had been going on, and a lot of the cement is done. We have 1 floor that's halfway done that needs cement, and then that's it, and the cement will be completed. The bricks are what's going to be the longest to complete, just because, you know, 1 brick drying rack will only fill up 2 wall spaces, and there's multiple wall spaces on each floor. So it's been taking a while. Here's the 13th floor. And this is where the cement. This is all the cement we have left to do. So let's get our build hammer, and we have let's upgrade this because that takes 12, and then we've got 8 left, and we can do a couple of these maybe 6. No, we're done. All right, that's all of the cement. This is all we have left. We have 1, 2, 3 cement panels. All these bricks are done because up here all the cement is already done. You know, we don't need to go any higher all the way to the roof. So we just have this little bit, and the cement upgrade is done, and we are on this floor working on the bricks, and you can see I got one of the windows done. Let's do, let's get you back out. No, we need to upgrade this one, so let's do the windows. And let's get at least the windows done. All right, we have 2 freaking bricks left. All right, but you can see here, that's the 13th. This is the 14th floor right here, I believe. Yeah, it's 14th. And this is the 15th, and then that's it. And then we're on the roof. So we're very close to finishing this up. This we need 6 wool. Oh, we need 8 cloth. Well, before I put the cloth into there, I want to get that done. So now we have that plant done. Nice. And we needed clay for that, so we got 5 more clay left. For here, we need planks. The table, we need 20 planks, 4 wood logs. We need more nails. How about this chair? We need an animal hide, dude. All right, well, there's 8 cloth. We got 4 wool. We need plant fibers for that. Let's, you know, we never made our freaking nails. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, let's get the planks out if nothing else. Planks, nails, logs, we're done. We're already freaking done. We didn't do anything. The only thing we built was that flower, or that plant. But, you know, we're getting some more stuff done. It's going to be a while. Now, we do have some iron ingots. Let's take that to the very top. Those rails are done. We got to do the ones way up at the top here. And get these rails knocked up. We got to get those rails, too. I keep forgetting about them. We need more logs for that. And we got to cement all these up, but at least now we can get these done. Oh, what am I doing? I just built it. I was like, well, I'm thinking like upgrading. No, we just put it into there. Okay, and that's all our rails. That's all the iron, but we got the front part done and the side. At least if we fall off of here, we land on the roof, except for over here. All right, but that's our 21st floor. Okay, back to the lobby. We're going to need more resources, obviously. We need more clay. Let's continue working on the clay, trying to get that done. We need animal hides. So I have a sheep that I picked up. That'll give me another wool. And also, I want his hide, or maybe his meat and his liver. All right, we should get something to eat, too. We're a little bit hungry. We'll hold on to the bricks and stuff that we have left. Let's get that cloth out. We don't need that anymore. We'll hold on to the clay, the cement, and the bricks. And what do we have for hides? See, we're completely gone. We're completely out of that stuff. I did need fiber. Let's take a stack of that. That's everything. Dude, we need to go harvest up those animals, but I only have a couple left. When I went to go make that water mill, I found a sheep, and I took him out. Let me go get a cart. I found a sheep, and I killed him and put him in the back of my truck. Dude, I need to get a freaking... We have a sheep. Oh, we got a sheep right here, too. All right, let's get the other one. We have enough. I think we can finish up the rug. So let's get him. Let's get this new one over here. Let's put you down right there. And we'll get him into the cart. We'll get these 2 harvested up. And we need I think there's a pig that I have also. And we're going to harvest him as well. We're going to get bacon, which I don't really want or need. But I want his hide. Because we're not going to get hides from these dudes. All right, so we got 2 sheep. Let's grab you. I hear a freaking crocodile. All right, let's go get him. We're just going to get wool. I don't think we're going to get any hides from him. We did get a hide. Okay, great. And we got 2 wool. Hold on. Let me see if that's enough to do what we want without having to butcher anything else up right now. Because that was pretty good. I wanted that hide. We need hide for the chair. All right, let's just take him. Like I said, I don't need the bacon at the moment, but If he's going to give me animal hides, I'll chop him up and I'll get some extra wool. Now we got 2 animal hides and 4 wool. Okay, great. I need to go 8 MRE, too. And we got some liver and some meat to save. Nice. All right, so that's good. We have 2 sheep right there. Let's grab a few stones out of here just to put you in there. And I took more than I freaking should have. Damn. All right, that's no problem. I'm not dropping anything. All right, really quick, into this box, we're going to drop a little bit of sand. Just to get us below 100. Then we can come up here and do all the other stuff that we need to. Let's get our fragments out. I wanted the sand so I can do the clay stuff. But let me just get all this stuff out while we're here. We're going to hold on to all the hides. We'll just get that out. Let's get the sand out, and let's go take a trip up top. We needed, do we need more nails? We needed iron. Let me make 40 nails. And let's take the rest of the iron with us for upgrades to the top. Our weight's at 68. Sand. Let me get that sand out. And I want to see if there's any more. We got 5 clay on us. Let me just drop that off too. These are all dried. Ooh. We were missing. Oh, no, that's the sun was shining on it. What's my weight looking like? 96.8. I don't think we can take any more. Let me see. 96, 97, 98.8, 99.8. All right. We'll take those. And let's get back up top. And I want to see if we can finish the rug at least. And maybe 1 or 2 of those chairs. Because we're going to move the rug. We got to do that table. Hold on. We needed planks. I got to turn on Mike's. I need him to go harvest some wood. So let's do this. Stone crates. Let's change that to log stands. And I'm going to take a whole log stand with me as well. Because we got rails and stuff to do. So even though we moved all this stuff down, we're going to move it back up. And then maybe Mike will fill this up top too. Because we got a lot of rails that we need to get done that I noticed. So let's go all the way to the top again with all this stuff. And let's see what else we can finish. Here we go. All right, we'll leave you right here. Now, oh, I didn't realize I was going all the way to the top. Let's get you back on the roof, dude. This, we need a fiber and 2 more wool. So the rug is done. Nice. So we used up our wool. We used up the fiber. That's good. Elevator's coming back down. Nice. And I'd like to do the table, but that takes logs, planks. How much planks do we? We didn't bring any freaking planks. All right, we got all the nails in there. We need 4 logs. Okay, so we need 8 more planks and we'll have the table done. And we have, dude, we need planks for this, but now we have the hide in there. And, well, that one's done. All right, we got a chair done. 8 nails. 7 nails. All right, we're out. We're out of nails too. We got iron. Let's go put that iron into, let me do this. Let me just take 3 with us. And let's go, what floor are we on? The 16th? Let's go to the 18th floor. We need to get off right here. There we go. And let's put some of these in place. Get you back. And let's go back to the top. And we'll put the rest of the iron that we have into those rails. With the exception of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, how many did this need? That's 4. The last one we're going to save and use that for nails. All right, let's go all the way back down to the bottom. We need more planks. We got more logs we need, but we'll do that later. You know, hold on. I just realized. I got all those bricks on me, and I want to put them into some of these walls. So we're going to... I recalled the elevator, but it's got to go all the way to the bottom first. So while we're waiting on that, let's get some solid wall pieces here done. And now let's do the ones in the front. Just make it look nicer. And we got 15 left over. We're not going to be able to do all of these. That's it. All right, well, we got another floor done. And then we have this floor, and that's it. So we're almost done. We're almost done with the bricks. Come on, dude. Come on back up here. Here it comes. Oh, dude, it's way down there. Let's meet him here. Go here. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go down. Here. Can you stop right here? Are you not going to all these floors, are you? Damn it. I guess it's going to each floor. It's kind of like when you go to an elevator and you press all those buttons. Damn it. It's going to stop at each floor. I think I can beat it to the bottom. No, maybe not. I don't even know what floor I'm on. Come on, dude. God, how high up is this thing? We're on the 7th floor. All right, so we got all the bricks out. We only have a few bricks left. We got the 1 iron. We got a little bit of wool. We can put that back. We can put the fiber back. And you're going to check on that clay soil extractor too, because we're still working on that. So let's get all the other stuff out. We finished the rug, and that's what we needed our wool for, so I'm glad we were able to get that done. Get that fiber back out. Nice. All right, and let's see. What do we have? We had, let's make some more nails. And well, let's go check on the clay soil extractors. Oh, he refilled the log stand, so that's good. Okay. Got a bit of clay here. That's good. We really need those bricks. These I want to put in the cement, at least some of them. So let's see what we got. Because we got a little bit of cement to finish up too. Let me see here. All right, so if I do another 2 stacks of bricks, let me put 8 more into here. We got 5 right there. That's only 7. We still got another set of stairs to do. And let me do one more. Come here, dude. There you go. The rest of it we're going to put into the clay bricks. I'm glad I did build that 3rd extractor, but we got some right here too. Let's make all 3. Yeah, I'm glad I made that 3rd extractor, although it's still more is kind of needed. Those are dried. All right, let's get the remainder into here. Let's get the rest of these bricks back out. Okay, we got 22. It's still not enough. We still need more. Let's get the rest of the sand out, and let's get the rest of the clay into the cement. There we go. We got 9. Oh, man. There's 10. That's enough to do like one more floor section. What we needed more of, we needed more planks. Hold on. Let's get this thing stocked back up again. And let's just grab a few more, as many as we can carry. That's quite a bit. And we need more logs up top, so let's grab another log rack, just on the chance that he didn't fill the one up top. We'll at least have another one with us, and we can always take these back down again later like we did. Should have left them up there to begin with, but I didn't realize I had more rails and stuff. All right, let's get back up to the top and see how much more of this we can finish. Oh, you filled it up. He did fill it up. Okay, great. So let's get this done. Table is done. Because what I want to do is I need to get that done so I can move it out of the way. Because I want to place this on the floor, and we won't do it because the frickin' chairs are now in the way. All right. So we have to finish up these. This I can move. We got to get these out of the way. We need animal hides. We got planks and nails. We're still missing nails. At least we got the planks into these. Oh, crap. I don't know. You can sit down. Well, that's cool. I can put the table down and then sit in a chair and actually sit at the table. Well, that's cool. But we need 1, 2, 3 hides, 4 hides. Damn it. And I got to take these 3 at a time because there's no place for me to set down this that log rack here. So we got to do this like 3 at a time. All right. Let's get a few more of these done. Let's finish up as many of these as we can with the logs that we have. All right. That's all the logs that we currently have. We've gotten over half of the platform or the top done, but we need to now head back down to the bottom, to the lobby, We just got to finish those chairs up, and we need more animal hides. I could probably get one from that pig, but I need to finish up those chairs so I can place the carpet like I want in order to place everything else on top of it. All right. And we need to eat, too. I've been meaning to do that. I know, dude. I need to check on this stuff over here as well. We're going to eat another big ration, a large ration. We got 5. Let me eat a small one. I'll eat 2. That'll max us out, and because we only have one of the large ones left, and I don't want to use it up just yet. We got this too. 2 planks into there. We need more nails, which means we need more iron. So let me go look on my extractors. We have the iron extractor, or the not the iron extractor, the one that's getting all the stones and stuff like that. Here, there we go. Get some stuff out of here. We melt those down. There's 3 solid pieces of iron right there. And then we got these guys. Still need more clay, but they're working. Come on, dude, take that. Let me get 3 biofuel. Let's split these off. I don't want to waste any, so we're just going to put 1 in each. Just to keep these topped off. There we go. And we got a little bit of clay also. Nice. All right, we'll turn all that into clay. Now, we already have the cement going for us, so let's get these into bricks as much as we can. There's 20. All right, we'll make 20 more. Or, you know, bricks. There we go. That's 2 wall sections right here. Those are still wet, and these are still wet. Okay, great. Well, not great, but it's good that everything's still functioning. And let's get that over there, too. All right, we got 17 more cement. 27 more, actually. Let's get the rest of this stuff out. We need to make some iron. So let's melt these down. Let's see what we got here for the fragments. Dude, look at all these. Okay, hold on. These are for the spike upgrades, but let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The rest of it we'll hold on to. We'll get 10 iron ingots going. Let's get all the stones out. And we got our sand, our clay. Oops, what are you doing, dude? There we go. Get a few more of those topped off. So we got 22 bricks. I don't think none of these are anywhere near being done. Yeah, they're all still wet. All right. Well, at least that's being worked on. So we got our cement, 27 cement. We needed more planks. I think we were short on that still. What the hell did I just do? There we go. I took 20 more planks. We needed iron for the rails and everything else. So let's get these melted. All right, we got all that iron. Let's get some of these put into here. Actually, we need to make nails, too. Let's make 1 batch of nails. That'll give me 10 nails. Let me do 1 more just in case I needed more than 10. The rest of them will hold on to us. I'm going to drop 1 off here to get us below 100. And now we're going to run all these back up to the tower again and see how much more now we can finish. All right, racks are refilled. We still need need a nail for that one. We need nails for that. And everything else was planks and hides. We got 13 nails left. All right, I guess we didn't need all that stuff, but we have all that done now. We got all those planks on us. These, we need to finish these up. So let's continue working on the top here, on these rails. All right, we only have these 2 rails left to build, and we need 4 logs, and that's it. And then the rails up on the roof will all be done. I'm not going to try to chance it. You know, I'm not going to run at the rails just in case it does launch me over the top of them. But those are all done. Let's go back to the 16th floor. We still need iron for this rail here as well. I forgot about that. So let's put that into place. So that one's done, and that'll match the color here, and also give you like another, you know, aesthetic that you don't go out that way. Let's go back up to the top. We have 3 pieces of iron left. It's not enough to do an entire rail, but at least we'll get some of it done. There we go. Yeah, 3 iron. That's all we could do. All right, let's go back down. Let's go to the 16th floor again. Actually, let's go to the 15th floor. We've got some bricks and some cement to use up. So we'll do those next. Come on. There you go. This one is done for cement. We need to go down here. This is the bricks. Let's go work on the bricks right here. All right. Got that wall done. And done. We only have 2 bricks left. However, this is the last floor. When this is done, we're done with the bricks. And then the cement right here has got to be finished up. That's it. That's all the cement. We don't need any more. No, actually we do. We got to go way up top. We only got 9 left. Damn it. But we have all the cement on the tower done. You know, here. We need to do the very top. Since we're here, let's go back to the 21st again. I mean, we're closer to that than we are to the bottom. Oh, I should have grabbed those freaking We'll do that too. But we only have a little bit of cement left, so let's upgrade stuff like this. And we got the first one done. And I think it takes 4 to do 1. 6. All right. Well, we'll get that put away. Let's go back down to the... Let's grab these other logs. Oh, crap, I hit the wrong button. No, that's all right. We're going to the 16th floor. There we go. Let's get these in here. We only have 4 logs that we need, so we need this and 1 more. And then these will be done. 1 more. 1 more log. There we go. There we go. We got all the rails up on the top of the roof done. So we don't need to do that with the logs anymore. Let's go back to the 16th floor. And now I'm going to grab one of these logs to take down with us. One of these log racks. All right. Awesome. Okay. Now, I don't know if he filled these up while I was carrying them down the elevator, but I'll find out when we place them back down here. There's more than just a couple logs in there. Nope. All right, anyway, we got that in place. That's almost done. That's pretty much done over there. How's the cement looking here? We got another 4. Cement is done, though. So let's go ahead and put you away. We are done upgrading the cement. These extra planks we can get out for now. Nice. And we got 13 nails. Put these away. We need to look at our animals. We need to go butcher that dude, because if I can get a couple more hides, then maybe I can finish up a couple more of those chairs to get them out of the way. We only got 1 freaking animal left, though. Let's see if we get. I'm sure we get a hide from him, but I don't. The meat. Oh, I gotta put all that meat away, dude. I forgot about it. Hold on. Okay, it didn't spoil yet. All that stuff's on the table. Holy crap! Let me go put that stuff away. I do not want to lose all this meat. It's all sitting on a freaking table. Let's go run to the refrigerator really quick, especially the liver. The meat, I'm not as worried about. We can get meat from frogs, but we need liver we can only get from the big animals. So let's see here what we got. Here's some meat. Let's get a couple more in here. Come on, man. What's wrong with the mouse? All right, let's get a couple of, let's get these livers in here. What do we got left on this? 5 minutes. 5 minutes for all this stuff. Let's see how much we can save. All right, these we're going to go on our drying rack. I just do not want to lose them. And we're full. Dude. All right, let's, we can't even afford to eat this stuff. I'm not going to waste it by eating it. Damn it. All right, Mike. Oh, my gosh. Get you out of there. Mike, eat this meat up. It's going to spoil. Can't be helped. I could put it in the refrigerator, but our refrigerators are kind of full. And we still got all this meat and eggs to get out. Let me see if I restocked this. I did not. So let's do that. Let's get an egg in here. We're going to restock you. And we're going to save these other ones because, see if I have any room. We got to sort these better. Oh, look, they all spoiled. Crap, I was about to throw the remainder of the meat in here. All right, we're going to save these. We may make some more rations later, you know, to replace some of the ones that we're going to eat. And we've eaten a bunch of them. And whatever we have left over, we will sell. You know, that's not that stuff. Because we already have all our milk and stuff here. That's all excess. All right, we got one hide. Let's get the bones out. One freaking hide. That'll give us one chair. I'm kind of tempted to go drive around just to see if I can get one more. Oh, hold on. I almost messed up. I got all this crap on the table down here. On the butcher's table I forgot to pick back up. Let's get the liver. I was going to put this stuff in the refrigerator in case we want to make bacon later on, and I'm thirsty again. Oh, hold on. We're out of water. There you go. Mike. There we go. Clean up that mess a little bit. Yeah, let's get this stuff in the refrigerator. We'll just go up this way. We've been spending all our time on the bricks and stuff, and I just neglected everything else. That's full. This one here, we're going to run out of room. That's full with excess crap. That's got extra crap. That's freaking full. Dude, we got no room. All right, let me do this. That's got 29 minutes, 29. I threw one or two in here that had less time in it. 29, 5 minutes. Let's take you, and we'll put a liver in there. Because that's got 26 minutes. That's 29. There's 5 minutes on this one. Let's get some bacon in here. There's 5 minutes. That's it. Everything else I'll let spoil, including this bacon. You know what? Let's go cook some bacon. No, dude. Damn it. Let's just cook some of this up and eat it. All right. Now, these only last 29 minutes, but these last 2 hours. So we're going to swap these and cook all this stuff up because this will last a lot longer. This will last 2 hours. Like I said, these only last 25 minutes. So let's cook them. Maybe I can cook these too if we have enough time, and then that'll last a little bit longer as well. And what I'll do, you know, I got a better idea. This is empty over here. Let's get that meat into here. And let's just put all these. That way they don't spoil. I'll cook them, but they're not going to spoil on me while they're in there. Now, that meat is not going to have much time left. So when I pull it out of there for a recipe, I got to be quick about it. Otherwise, it'll spoil before I get a chance to use it because it's only got like 4 minutes left. All right, these are all done. Those are all cooked because we don't need any protein right now. We're maxed out on that stuff. But at least now we can save this. Awesome. Yeah, because right here, they only got 4 minutes. 3 minutes and 43 seconds. All right. And we got our hide and our bricks. I was going to go out and look for another animal, but it's getting late in the game day. And so what we're going to do instead is put our hide in there, and we'll put our bricks into here. And I just got to remember to check on that stuff. Spoiled food. Hold on. Let's get... hold on. There we go. And we used it all up. Good. Get all that stuff out. I'm sure our chests are full of spoiled food over in the town hall, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just get all these out. Actually, we got 3. Let's take all this clay out of here. We got a bunch more clay. We need more bricks, so we're going to get some of these drying as well. And we don't even need to use the. I can't help it. Let me use one. I just want to get rid of this crap. We still got a bunch over here. All right, let's get this clay turned into bricks and get all these racks drying so that way the next time we play, we will have a bunch of bricks to pull out to do our upgrades. Okay, let's do 2. Okay, I know I said I'm going to wrap the episode up, and I am, but I think these are done. I want to take these dried bricks. I want to take all of them. All the dry bricks that we have. We got 20 more drying right now, but I want to see if there's any way I can finish up some more of these walls just before this stuff. I'll take those extra bricks with me, too. We don't need the cement anymore. I want to finish up as many walls as I can. I should take the hide with me as well. Damn it. Let's take the hide. We can finish up one of the chairs and move it out of the way. But we need like 4. We need 4 hides altogether, or 5 hides, 4 hides, and this will only complete one of them. Let's go back up to the roof. This will be the last time, and then we're going to come down and finish the walls. All right. So that's done. We got all these chairs to finish. This one we just needed a hide. So we got 3 chairs done. We got 3 left, and we need an animal hide, animal hide, animal hide. All right. The logs are done here. We'll probably take those back with us. This should be the last floor. All those bricks are done. So we have this entire floor to do. Let's do the windows. No, we gotta select them. I think we were doing the solid wall last time. Come on, dude. There we go. I don't know if we're going to have enough to finish up this entire floor, but it's going to be close. We have enough to do 2 solid wall sections. Let's do these 2. So we got that whole corner done. And that's it. I mean, that's not it. Obviously, we got 1, 2. We need 40 more bricks, and we have 20 more drying right now. And then that'll be done. The remainder of the cement that we have, we'll go to upgrading the panels upstairs. We need to finish up the railings that are up there as well. Let's grab this. We'll take that down with us as well. But I think for this episode, we're going to wrap it up here. I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, we'll be able to knock out one more episode before the update drops, and we can finish up a lot of these projects. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.